welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The city of Denver is in full motion tonight as we get set to bring you the action from the Pepsi Center. We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the West. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Nuggets, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Rivers out there with Morris, and it's Porter in at the small forward. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. We talk about the gunslingers in the NBA. Jamal Murray, never afraid to take the bad shot.
Listen, I've never been a shooter, but I play with a lot of shooters. Shooters shoot. In those big moments, that's what he's trained for his whole life. He wants to make it look real good when he hits the rim and make it go splakakataya.
From deep, and Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Morris. Rivers has got his team on the board to start the game for Denver. It's stolen by Morris, and pushing it up. Here's Denver. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
Now here's McCollum over Rivers, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Terry Stotts for a minute, and he was clearly feeling good coming out of the locker room. They were very composed all through their Game 1 upset. He's hoping for more of the same tonight. He told me, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but I'm going to get ahead of myself. If we go home with a 2-0 lead, we're going to be real tough to beat. Say so, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Yep, that one goes.
Gotta appreciate the hustle from Jokic. Skilled at coming up with offensive rebounds.
The league is moving to create an in-season tournament, Shaq, something that we've seen in soccer leagues overseas. Like that idea?
I like that Adam Silver in the league are being forward thinking. I think players always say if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. I think it's smart for the league to have the same approach. I just wish everybody well.
Yeah, and listen, ultimately, if they do make some changes, it's going to get some pushback, no doubt about it. But as Shaq said, when you start thinking forward, it's about those younger generations, because at some point, that's all they're going to know.
Here is Lillard following the three from Austin Rivers, and it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Hits the three-point bomb. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
As CJ is saying, not so fast. I'm not letting you get away from us tonight. There's the return payback three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Jokic. Lillard dishes to Powell. Portland moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. And here's McCollum for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
They get the rebound, and it's Millsap with the extra effort.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. More and more teams going to small ball, but Shaq, we still have big guys who affect winning because they throw their weight around inside. They make their presence known. Who leads the way when you think of that group?
Greek Freak, Andre Drummond, Joel Embiid, Rudy Gobert, Clint Capella.
How do you come up with these names so quickly?
Listen, I am still the reigning president of the big man.
You are.
Anything big man I know. All these guards and foo-foo, pick-and-pop players, I don't know who they are. When it comes to the DNA, big man lines, I am still the reigning president.
And the shot goes down.
Well, the defense sinking and filling the lane, but Lillard stops short and floats one over the top.
Here's Rivers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Denver shooting their second and third free throws tonight. A free throw drops for Rivers. Both teams deciding to change it up. Rivers hits both of them.
I think it's been kind of cool to watch Austin Rivers play under his dad, Doc, a shifty combo guard with fantastic skills.
Passes it to Jones. McCollum outside. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here's Simons. Green with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. And you look at the news every day, so much division. Commissioner Adam Silver has talked about basketball and sports really in general as a unifying force. And Shaq, it definitely does bring us together.
You know, the NBA is a melting pot. It's not about where you're from or what language you speak. It's all about teamwork, discipline, and respect. And I've always said there's two things, despite what you have going on in the world, especially stressful, there's two things that'll shut all that down: music and sports.
They always do it. But isn't it great to be associated with the league that is on the forefront of those kinds of things?
I don't know about that, but it's great to be associated with you and Greg.
Oh,
isn't
how
that
nice
sweet?
is that? Yeah.
I mean,
I've been waiting to come down here for years.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Kenny and Ernie. Ha, 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 ha.
And he gets it back. The shot's good from Cantor. Denver leading by 5. Barton passes to Green. There's the feed to McGee. For 3, Gordon drills the three-pointer.
A part of the game Gordon continues to work on. Catching in rhythm and firing without hesitation.
Here's Simons. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
To the middle, here's Green, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
They say landing in the right situation, Shaq, important for any player's career. What traits, as you go back and look and what you've seen now and when you played, what traits separate the great organizations in this game?
Well, one, you got to have experience. I think you got to have some banners up there and routers, and I think you got to have a mean front office. You got to have a Jerry West, Mitch Kupchak. Got to understand the players in the game. And you have to have a commitment and a culture of respect and trust.
Drops in the tray.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Campazzo. McGee trying to break free. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's McCollum. 11 points in the game. That's good from Cantor on the assist by McCollum.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Inside. McGee's shot is off.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They lead by 7. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Campazzo. No good with the triple.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Simons. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Gordon. No good from outside. Here's Simons from deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more NBA basketball. Damian Lillard told us before the game, when asked how he stays so grounded despite
humble beginnings. You know, I'm from a tough.
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Morris is out there with Will Barton. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
And I like that they're not settling, hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Morris into the lane. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And Shaq, he's the one they call the Joker. How unique of a big man is Nikola Jokic?
Reminds me of the great Bill Walton. It's a great playmaking ability. Moves like a old-timer at the Y, but gets the job done every night. He does.
I'll tell you what, I think one of the 3 best passing centers, arguably the game has seen. He has incredible vision, and he can also play facing the basket.
Nice dive by Millsap. Love to see him going strong like this.
Down low, here's McGee. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Denver making a switch here. Rivers checked in. The Nuggets have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. Trailblazers trail by 6. Lillard looking around. Pass to Nurkic. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And it's McGee penetrating. Here's Porter, and he uses the glass on the layup. Porter's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Powell against Rivers. Lillard from outside. Well, shot that time, not on target. And it's Denver the other way. Out to Morris. The tray. Here's McGee. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And now it's a 10-point Denver lead. Pass to Nurkic. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. And it's in there. And Shaq, everyone knows you produced immediately when you came in the NBA, winning Rookie of the Year. So did you ever have a welcome to the NBA moment that you recall?
Actually, but it wasn't in the NBA. The year before, we played against the greatest college team ever assembled, the UNLV Rebels. Greg Anthony, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon.
What a team.
We weren't supposed to win that game, but we won that game. And it's all about confidence. Listen, everybody can play, but the guys that have the more confidence are the guys that are going to go out there and do it. We won that game.
I had forgotten how great names on that UNLV team.
So I was saying to myself, look, if we can beat Larry Johnson, those guys, I can play with anybody in the NBA. So when I came to the NBA, I was just
confident.
Yeah, I was just really confident. But to answer your question, David Robinson and Patrick Ewing taught me that I wasn't really that good.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Went to work on it.
I tell you what, though, boy, it was hard to play at LSU. It's hard to win 5 against 8.
Daddy. Back to you, Ernie.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. And Lillard kicks the foul. Over Rivers, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Pop. Both teams will make substitutions. Good on both. Shaq, every all-time great grows up admiring, emulating those who came before him. Talk about some of those kind of players, your idols, some of the players who made an impact on you.
The first day my father gave me a basketball, he said, son, I know you're going to be big. I want you to memorize 3 names. And he quizzed me on these names: Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I had no idea who Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain was. I knew who Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was. Then he said, you get good grades, son, I'll take you to watch the one and only Dr. J. So he was my hero. So thank you, Dad. Good job.
Rivers against Powell. High post, Nurkic. It's Lillard, top of the key. Misses the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Lampazzo, covered by Lillard. Rebound by Nurkic.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Jones.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Nurkic with it. Now Green defending. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic.
Nurkic using his body that time. A polished move.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. A different look now for Portland. McCollum's checked in for Powell. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. The Nuggets leading by 9. The pass to Jokic. On the wing, Gordon. And Jones sends it back. Gordon, the pass to Rivers.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's Simons. Passes to Nurkic. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And Nurkic testing his luck from the mid-range.
Denver's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. A nice shot by Rivers.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And we want to thank the big Aristotle for joining us here. Dropping knowledge as always. I'm telling you what, Jack, you make our broadcast better.
I want to say I appreciate that, Kevin, especially coming from you anytime, any place. You know where I am, brother. Just call me if you need me.
Are you going to be performing any ballet, the big Baryshnikov? Are we giving that up?
Nah, my toes are not feeling too well.
And Brent, a man who never ceases to amaze, Shaquille O'Neal, not only one of the greatest centers in league history, as you well know, but also one of our great personalities on TV covering the NBA on 2K.
Well, never ceasing to amaze is one thing, but the other part, Kevin, is Shaq just flat out always entertains, and it's so great to have him stop by and put his flavor on the game.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game, and he makes the first. And so he hits both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Barton.
Here's Green. And it's rebounded by Covington. And Simons, who's got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. It's a 5-point game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that one.
And the first one at the line is good. JaVale McGee's checked in for Green. And he makes both free throws. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Jokic. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Love the floor spacing with this offense because Jokic at the center can move the ball just about anywhere you want. And now he's attacking the paint.
Here's Simons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Jokic.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And Portland making a change here. Anthony's checked in. That one misses. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Gordon. Morris has got 4 this quarter.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. No good with the layup. And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite postseason buzz for the Nuggets after falling into a 1-0 hole to start the series. They look to be... And now with the second half about to get underway.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. You know, Austin Rivers has been exceptional here, guys.
And you know, some guys just love the big stage, and so far tonight, he's been the difference.
When the pressure's on, sometimes unlikely guys tend to step up. Typically a support player. He's been all of that and more in this game.
On the court for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Norman Powell, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
They feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. Free ball goes that time.
Three-pointer, Lillard gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 10.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Rivers against McCollum. 5 on the clock. Out to Morris. Beyond the arc. Denver the rebound. Millsap on the wing. Porter. Back to Millsap. Tries again. Porter, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 6. Floats one, and it's finished off inside by McCollum. 13 points in the game.
Well, this is where that sweet handle of McCollum's comes into play. When he goes on the dribble drive, very few defenders can get in good position to slow him down.
Here's Rivers. No good on the triple. McCollum with the ball, and McGee picks him up defensively. Here's Nurkic. Back to Powell. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
On the wing, Morris. Covered by Lillard. Millsap misses.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Porter, no luck. Portland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. The shot by Powell, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And Portland turns it over again. Jokic has checked in for the Nuggets. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And bringing that postseason intensity, so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
Morris finds Rivers. Trying to get something going. No good that time. Good work defensively by Lillard. Pass to Powell. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Notice how quick Millsap is in transition. He deserves to get the basket. That's a running big there.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Pass to Carmelo. Back to McCollum. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
And finish off by Rivers.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Lillard attacking. McCollum trying to get open.
Yeah, so do the quick short dribbles and then create some space. Try to guard that.
Here's Morris. Banked in off the glass. Morris has got 9.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's McCollum. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And that one's good. Millsap.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Now here's McCollum. 15 points in the game. The pass to Pop. Lillard with it. Covered by Morris. Deep. Denver grabs the miss. Millsap's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Rivers. Rivers has got 5 assists in the game. Trailblazers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. A 3 from McCollum. Portland no good that time either. Denver leading by 8. Passes it to Rivers. Outside, Porter. Pass to Jokic. Back to Porter. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
It's McCollum with the drive. Will it go? That one drops for him. 17 points in the game.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space, and CJ cashes in.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for McCollum. Trailblazers trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jones for 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Robert Covington picks one up.
Now 6'10", 250 pounds. That's a big man out there, and he uses his size to draw the contact there. Nice job by Jokic.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
To the middle, here's Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
Lillard becoming better at staying patient, knowing that at any point in a possession, he can take advantage of somebody. That time he found the open man.
A rebound by Simon. Trailblazers trail by 8. Lillard fires away from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Pass to Jokic. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Jokic and body control. Hey, years ago, we wouldn't have said that. I'm saying it now.
Green against Lillard. And he banks in the layup. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Now the pass to Gordon. Three-pointer. And stolen by Lillard. And now Lillard running the floor. Wow.
Good hands by Lillard. You cannot get lazy or he'll pick your pocket and go the other way.
Passes it to Jokic. He kicks it to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Barton, no luck. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Lillard outside. Over Green. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Damian Lillard.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard outside. For the tie. No good. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Nuggets lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Denver. Porter is out there with Monte Morris. Then it's JaMychal Green. And there's Gordon. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. There's Porter with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. We'll see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
And Michael Porter Jr. being drafted was a bit of a high risk, high reward due to the fact that physically he needed to come a long way to be consistent in the NBA. We may be seeing signs that it's going to pay off. with huge dividends.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Gordon kicks to Porter. Lays it up and banks it in. Porter's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And Porter right now has it going, and I wonder defensively, are they going to make an adjustment?
Anthony against Gordon. Pass to Simon. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Paul Millsap is checked in for JaMychal Green, and it's Austin Rivers in for Aaron Gordon. Norman Powell's checked in for Portland. Collin comes in for Lillard. Here's Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Enes Kanter. And Porter drops them both.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's McCollum. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Porter dishes to Millsap. Anthony with the block.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
McCollum softly drops in the floater. McCollum's got 19 points.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Nurkic with the double team. And here's Morris for 3. Here's Millsap. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Trailblazers trail by 7. Pass to McCollum. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That'll be his second foul of the game. Denver on D. And the pass to Simons. Now, here's Nurkic, guarded by McGee. Nurkic, the pass to Pop. Over Porter. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Porter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
The Nuggets leading by 5. And Morris throws it down.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Powell with it. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Simons. Pocket 6. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Great block from Millsap, sending that one back.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Now the dish to Rivers. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. Millsap's got his 3rd assist on the night.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Here's McCollum. Over Rivers. Portland again missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Nurkic with the block.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Anthony.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Here's Jokic. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
Jokic feeling it, not much that D can do right now. He's in a great rhythm and is exploding offensively.
McCollum against Rivers. McCollum kicks to Anthony. Nurkic trying to get open. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Rivers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Anthony.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First free throw is good. Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The first one falls.
Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor no matter what's going on around. He's still going to be a gamer. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Morris passes to Rivers. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Throw good, Damian Lillard.
And for a guy who entered the league as a terrific free throw shooter, Damian Lillard is now among the elite of the elite from the stripe.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Jokic with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Trailblazers trail by 8. That's a 2 from Lillard. And it's Rivers with the rebound. For Denver, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Here's Millsap. He kicks to Rivers. Porter against Powell. Porter, no luck. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. To the inside, Anthony. Nurkic in the post. Millsap's there. A second chance effort. McCollum outside. Tries yet again. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 6. And the basket from Nurkic.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defender.
Here's Rivers. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
That's what you get with a bigger guard, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
Lillard dishes to Anthony. Millsap against McCollum. Nurkic trying to get open. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And I feel like the team right now is accepting the fact that C.J. McCollum is on fire. So they're looking for him on possessions in the half court.
And here is Morris. 1:06 left in the 4th quarter. It's good.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 8. 1:05 left to play here in the 4th. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. It's the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. The free throw is good from Lillard.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Now Morris. Porter passes to Jokic. Makes it off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad. And he wants the ball at the end of the games. You can see why Lillard's stepping up again to the challenge.
Count it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 8. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three from McCollum. Rebound by the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Harrison. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Offline. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's